this road yesterday and decided not to stay here because it's got limited cell service, but I didn't feel like driving all the way down to where I stayed last night, so I jumped on this road, which is like paved for, I don't know, 50 feet or something like that, and then it turns to dirt road. And I came down here and parked the Jeep there because it doesn't look like this dirt road's been used for quite a while. And I just walked back here a little bit. The trees have fallen over, stuff's growing up in the middle. There's actually pine trees in the middle of the road behind those trees there. So I don't think it's used even for, I don't even know if it's used for walking. But this is it for the night. I'm tired. I don't even know if I'm gonna be able to edit a video tonight. I am exhausted from that hike, and I want to do at least one or two more tomorrow. So I just went to the visitor center and couldn't ask any questions. There was a huge line at the desk asking, and something that irritated me since I got here is at the entrance it says that Bump Pass Hell is closed. It does not tell all these other people that are paying $30 or whatever they're paying to get in here that almost every trail that most people want to go on is closed. The one at the visitor center is decent, but the rough is a little going for families. And anything above 7,000 feet, which includes the hike to the top, the cold boil or whatever lake it is, the trails that I did yesterday, and other trails that are on the park. And I'm guessing that this waterfall I'm going to is not going to be the best, because that's not too far from the trail that I did yesterday. But you know, they don't tell people at the entrance, they tell them when they've already paid. And I talked to a lot of people on these trails asking, you know, because I wanted to find out if they've been on other trails, and most people hadn't. Like today when I was on the trail, I talked to a few people, and all of them are like, no, this is my first one. And I said, well, be warned that you're pretty much screwed beyond here until you get to the other side of the park. And they had no idea, and it sucks that they would do that to people, all in the name of money and getting people in the park without them being able to do anything. So anyway, I'm glad I came here yesterday and got to feel things out, because now I don't have to stop at some of these points that are easy access from the road, which people are probably going to take more time to do just because they can't do anything else. And the parking lots are going to be a madhouse. The base of the hike up to Lassen is going to be a nightmare with people playing in the snow and sledding and things like that. So I'm glad I don't have to go in there at all either. So I'm going to go to the other side of the park from where I started, or where I did the trail yesterday, and then a little bit from there is the trailhead to get to the other waterfall and to just check it out. But I'm gonna at least give it a shot. That's the only other trail now that I want to do, and I'm just gonna kind of enjoy the ride and see what the day brings. Alright, so I'm on the trail for Kings Creek Falls, and actually quite a bit of it is snow, but there's a lot of people taking the trail, so it's pretty easy to find. And I I've seen people even doing it in flip-flops. I don't know how far I want to go beyond the falls, so I brought my backpack and hiking sticks because I wasn't sure how bad it would be. But already twice in pretty deep snow, I just punched right through a hole. It's definitely weaker snow than the stuff I was on yesterday. I didn't fall through anywhere yesterday, but still a cool trail. This is what it looks like. So sometimes you find it and other times you don't. You just follow the footsteps. But I'll take this to the falls and then see what I want to do from there. So how cool is that? Still all this snow, and there's the trail. I think on the map that goes kind of up and around, and there technically was a trail that followed the creek a bit closer, but I'll just take this trail since it's there. But 4th of July, and it's a winter wonderland. It is just amazing. I lost the trail again, so I'm just gonna walk on the snow till I find it again. I actually prefer this to just a boring carved out trail. Makes it a lot prettier and a lot more adventurous. So the water in this creek is really clear. Right here it's about 3 feet deep. So I started seeing roads that went up this particular mountain area, and I started looking at my GPS and found this one. There's no keep out private property or anything like that, and I actually see a couple of nice pull-offs, but I want to see how high up I can get and see if I can't get a really good view and call it home for the night. So see how far this goes. Look at that view. Those mountains way in the back. And that one back there, that's completely covered in snow. I was heading towards that for a while and it was a monster. It looked so huge in the windshield. Alright, I'm going to keep following this and see if I can't find something. Alright, so as I was going on that road, I saw this offshoot of a much less traveled road. But on this stretch right here, I have this view. So I'm sitting on the edge of this particular mountainside, and I'm going to be able to look out at that in the morning. I think I scored the place I wanted to be in the first place. So there's the Jeep. I already got it leveled up, and there are very few bugs around here. It's a little warm because I'm right in the sun, but once the sun goes down, I think it's going to cool down nicely. So I seriously doubt I'm going to have any company. I didn't see anybody on the way up here, and I am really going to enjoy this. And since there's no bugs, I'm going to open up the hatch, make dinner, and just enjoy the rest of the day. And I think I have cell service, so score, score, and score.